This is a special presentation from silverassetstoday.com. Why invest in silver? Now is the time to invest in this precious metal. Why invest in silver? Well, the demand is high and it's still rising. In the first 10 weeks of 2012, the price of silver has increased 20%. Experts say that this price increase was fueled by high demand. That's what you want in something that you're going to invest in. You want an increase in the demand for it. Obviously, we live in a supply and demand economy. The Silver Institute has issued a report predicting that silver industrial demand will grow by 36% from 2010 to 2015. That means it's got nowhere to go but up, folks. The demand for silver will remain strong because there is no substitute for it in electronics and medical fields. The fact is the things that companies use silver for in electronics, they just haven't found anything better yet. And the same goes in the medical fields. Silver is used a lot as an antibiotic. It kills bacteria. It helps prevent infections. And it's been used for a long time. And I don't believe they've found anything better for it. So the demand will continue. And recently there's been silver shortages. The Mint has periodically had to stop producing popular collector coins like the American Eagle. And some investment houses, they've tried to start up silver investment funds, and they've had trouble accumulating enough silver to stockpile. So that's a really interesting fact. Let's take a look at the 10-year price history for silver. You can see way back in 2003, it was like $5 an ounce. Now, it hit a high, right around 2011, early 2012. It was up almost to $50. I guess $48.58. Right now, it's hovering around 27 or something like that. So, but with the increase in consumer electronics, things like cell phones, iPads, and all these new tablet computers, there's going to be more and more demand for silver. Silver is significantly cheaper than gold. These are the spot prices as of today. When I'm making this presentation, obviously they're always fluctuating. Silver is $27.05 an ounce, whereas gold is $1,578.10 an ounce. That's, I don't even know, 7 times as much for gold. This means that the average investor, like you and me, can get in on silver. It's much more affordable. The barrier to entry is a lot lower than trying to invest in gold. Excuse me, a lot of places where you can buy physical silver bullion, whether it be in coins or bars, a lot of them have minimum investment, say like $5,000. Well, that $5,000 gets you a lot more silver than it does gold. It's always nice to have more of whatever you're investing in. Inflation. This is almost always the reason to invest in precious metals. As the government-backed paper currency declines, precious metal values increase. So why invest in precious metals? Well, precious metals like gold, silver, and platinum have always been considered valuable. At first, back in the Dark Ages, it was just because they were bright and shiny. People liked them. Now it's a combination. Believe it or not, some of it is still based on that. But the fact that it's relatively rare, there's a finite amount of it. You can't just make more gold or silver. You mine it up from the earth. So it's at least hard to obtain. You and I couldn't go and dig up some silver and make bars out of it. We could, but it would be very, very impractical. That rarity combined with the fact that it's very useful is one of the reasons that it's still valuable today. Like I said, it has uses in consumer electronics. It has uses in fashion, jewelry, and it has uses in the medical industry. It's used for high precision mirrors and other optics. There's a lot going on with silver. So when and if the dollar or the entire government ever completely crumbles away, paper money will be worthless. Who's going to care if you have a piece of paper that says, in God we trust, and it's backed by the full faith and confidence of the U.S. government. If the government's gone, who cares? But there'll be a good number of people still willing to trade goods and services, meaning food and shelter maybe. They'll be willing to trade those for nice shiny pieces of real silver, because it's kind of just a deep-rooted instinct or feeling among everyone on the earth that gold and silver are valuable and worth something. So I hope you've enjoyed this short presentation, a little introduction to investing in silver. For more information, visit my website, www.silverassetstoday.com. Thanks.